What's up, guys? Back with another one. I'm Ryan, my man George.
What's up, guys? How y'all living?
You know it. Lost in Vegas, coming back from the unbiased real reaction.
Yeah, man. Shout out to our free thinkers.
You know it. You know it.
The J. Cole album, KOD.
Finally.
Now, we made an announcement on Twitter.
That's true.
And we made an announcement on our community tab on YouTube.
Yep.
That we weren't going to be able to get to the album because we got 9 to 5s, man. We got family. We got a life to tend to outside of YouTube. I'm trying to figure out. We made the announcement.
How did they not get the announcement? Yeah, that's what I would like to know.
So we legitimately don't know why a lot of you didn't get the announcement. So the only conclusion I can come up to is that maybe you're not subscribed to the channel. Maybe. Because I think that you only see those community announcements if you're subscribed. So if you care enough for us to do a KOD review, and you're anxious to hear our opinion, you might as well subscribe. I'm telling you. Subscribe to the channel so that you can get our announcements or follow us on Twitter. One of the two. Yes, sir. You know, or both. Preferably. Yeah. Absolutely. So let's get into it, man. I'm
really excited about this, man.
Yes, we've seen the trailer. So we know KOD stands for Kids on Drugs, King Overdose, and Kill Our Demons. So this is sort of going to have a theme surrounding drug usage, killing demons, overcoming drug usage, maybe the effects of drugs on the community. We know that. I do want to say something, guys. The reason, for those of you who are new to the channel, because we're going to get a lot of new viewers, I think, on this video, we don't grade albums. I don't believe in grading albums on a first listen. On a first listen, that's just... We're just going to give you our gut feelings, our gut instincts on what this album is saying and what we think of it, whether we like it. We usually are good at telling if something is terrible. We can tell if something's terrible. So we may not be able to grade it, but we can tell if something's terrible, and we can tell if something's good. We just don't know how good until we've sat with the album for some time. Absolutely. So you will not see a grade on this. But without further ado, let's get into it. We're going to do the intro. Let's rock. They're doing the horns and shit, sound like Spike Lee.
Or freaking Sugar Hill. Sugar Hill. That doesn't sound like old school shit.
Life can bring much pain. There are many ways to deal with this pain. Choose wisely.
Life gives you a lot of pain. Choose wisely on how to deal with that pain is what the intro is saying. Yep. Right? So, and then I like here in the intro when it said, at the bottom of the hourglass lies sand that represents the past in which all of my demons rest. I'm calling out for help. So I thought the writing in there, which I think a lot of people can overlook with that, that's because he was kind of just humming that in the background, was really, really good. Yeah. And I think it speaks volumes, you know what I mean? So it gives us sort of a foreshadowing of what's to come in his album. What's to come. Yeah, you know what I mean? Absolutely. So let's get into it. KOD.
Go, 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 go. Go. This is what you call a flip. 10 keys from a car to brick. Bentley from his mama whip. KOD, he hard as shit. Wow, niggas been cramping my style. Blowing my high, they wanna reply. The number one question is how. How come you won't get a few features? I think you should. How about I don't? How about you just get the fuck on my dick? Niggas ain't worthy to be on my shit. Haven't you heard I'm as cold as the tip? Tip of the ice, but that tip the Titanic. Don't tiptoe around it. My shit is gigantic, as big as the fucking Atlantic. I'm lit, bitch. This is what you call a flip. KOD, he hard as shit. I grew up only pure to love. Mama, I got my first year of blood. I'm hanging out and they shoot at the club. My homie got pharmaceutical plug. So much activists that they should pay me. If practice made perfect on practices, baby. If practice made perfect on practices, baby. Bitches be asking where have you done lately. I stacked a few years like my last name was shady. My life is too crazy, no ad to go play me. My life is too crazy, no ad to go play me. This is what you call a flip. KOD, he hard as shit.
Power.
Greed.
Money. And the strongest drug of them all. Love.
So J. Cole has experienced that. As he said in that trailer, he's experienced ways of medicating, right? Correct. He grew up in a hood, he grew up in an environment where that was around him, hanging out, they shoot up the club. This is what happens in these environments, right? When kids are when kids are medicated. So I think he's somewhat stuck with the theme here. My biggest issue is the beat. I just think the beat sounds like silly. It sounds like a Disney, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it real. It sounds like a silly, like it could be a score for a Disney film or something like that. So I really couldn't get past the production on this. So far, that's an eye to me. Yeah. That's an eye to me.
I get it.
You know what I mean?
I get it. But I see what he's trying to do. Yeah. And we both do.
Yeah. So, I think he's somewhat on theme with what he's trying to accomplish here. So that's what I'm gonna be focusing on throughout this project is you had this big theme that you're trying to tackle here, which I think is really important for kids to understand. Absolutely. Kids on drugs. killing our demons, addressing them. How are you going to execute this theme is what I'm focused on. So I thought in this was cool. This was just alright. I just couldn't deal with the beat though.
Right.
can't deal with the beat. Alright, on to the next joint. Photograph.
Hey.
Fell in love through photograph. I don't even know your name. Love 2 days gone digital, and it's messing with my health. Damn, I love your sense of humor. You don't get caught up in rumors. I think you mastered the art of sublime. Your type is harder to find. You can turn water to wine, yeah. You can turn water to wine, yeah.
So here we have an Instagram social media stalker, or whatever the case may be, and it seems that it's representing someone who's infatuated with someone that they've never met, right? Mm-hmm. They've seen a couple pictures and they think that they know this person based off of a few pictures.
Yep.
And maybe a few captions on Instagram and Twitter. But even here, when he says you can turn water to wine, so you're putting this person on such a crazy high pedestal,
and
right?
that's a biblical statement.
Right.
You know what I mean?
you're fucking Jesus Christ.
Yeah, exactly.
You can turn water to wine. Just thinking back to what he said in the trailer, he even said, a drug could be representative of an addiction to your phone. Right?
Yeah, absolutely.
And this represents that type of drug. It represents someone who is addicted to social media to the point where they actually feel like they're in a full-fledged relationship with someone they've never met before.
Yep.
So I think that this is I actually think this is dope. I like this song.
You don't even know this person.
You don't know this person.
So yeah, I think you're right. I think it's dope.
Yeah, you don't know this person, and yet you think you know this person.
Yeah.
Based off of a profile, and anyone can put anything online, right?
Yep,
anyone can be anyone they want to be online. There's Instagram filters. There's various things.
Yeah, those Instagram filters, dude,
are treacherous.
Yeah, I'm telling you, God.
I have seen some miracles.
I'm telling you.
So far so good. Let's keep it going.
Yeah, putting my heart in the click. Yeah, can't see my heart, it don't fit. Yeah, don't think I'm good for this shit. Yeah, too busy thinking what if. Searching for what I could say that accurately could convey the way that I feel in the word. That's different than what you done heard. So many done hit you with game. So many done sent to the curb.
Yeah.
And yeah, putting my
That
heart.
slick, dude.
Yeah, he is.
Love today's gone digital, and it's messing with my health. Right? It's messing with my mental health. I'm obsessed over a girl that I've never met before. I think that I'm in a full-fledged relationship with someone that I've never met before. I think I'm in love with someone that I never met before. It's messing with my mental health. And this is true.
Yes, it is.
It's true. You know what I'm saying? It is applicable to society. I've seen it.
What do you think about the sound of the chorus? I fell
I think it's fly.
I don't even know.
I think the melody's fly.
That's hot. Yeah, I think that's cool.
I think the beat, I like the beat. I think the beat is smooth. I think his melody is cool in the chorus, and I like what he's talking about.
Yeah.
And I think it can be eye-opening for someone, right?
Yeah, man.
It can cause someone to look inside themselves and say, yo, am I this guy?
Yeah.
Yo, am I the guy that's clicking and following and, investing so much of myself into someone that I may never meet in my life?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So-
and that's what they should be doing, self-reflecting, but that's not what they're doing. I can guarantee that.
All right, let's get back to it.
Fell in love through photograph.
I think that's the best part of the song.
I don't even know your name.
That was hot to me.
Smooth.
That one was hot.
The chorus to me brings that song together because it's bringing everything that you're talking about to life,
Yes.
right?
Yep.
But it still sounds good.
Yeah.
It still sounds fly.
It sounds dope.
Yeah, you know.
I love J. Cole had a lot of really powerful things in this though, man, that he said. Putting my heart in a click. Right? I'm investing my heart in a click, right? In a like or in a follow. You know what I'm saying? I think that's hard. Don't think I'm built for this shit. Too busy thinking what if I shoot my shot and it brick.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Niggas be talking so slick. So he's worried about how people are going to look at him if you were to address someone on social media and he got shot down, right?
Yep.
You're like almost incapable of addressing women because you're sort of in this fantasy world. You know, social media has made everyone socially awkward, right? people
It's kind of an oxymoron, but yeah, that's true though.
You
You're
know?
right, yep. If you really think about it, guys, how many people can actually have a verbal conversation well now?
Yes.
Think about it.
Yep.
Dude, not a lot of people can do that. Not a lot of people can communicate in person well. And you know what? It's scary, man.
Yeah.
Because kids are our future, man. It really is. Think about that.
Which is why we need artists like this to address these
Right.
You know, and I thought he did a good job, man. I think he did a good job in addressing something that needed to be addressed.
Yeah,
Right?
man.
The social media drug.
Absolutely.
This addiction to this sort of electronic digital, you know, this digital drug. So dope to me.
Yeah, man.
Dope to me. Yeah, here we go. I was a little worried with the first one. So let's get into the next one, the cutoff.
I know heaven is a mind state. I've been a couple times stuck in my ways, so I keep on falling down.
Oh yeah, by the way, Kill Edward. We do know about Kill Edward. That's an alter ego sort of for J. Cole. That's all I know is that he's sort of an alter ego.
Okay.
So just so you guys know that we are aware of that, because I saw that floating around Twitter and people kept tweeting us shit.
Yeah.
All right, let's get back to it.
Give me drink, give me smoke, give me high, let me float. I'm a clown, coming down, put me down, gentle now. Give me drink, give me dope. Bottom line, I can't go. If I die, I don't know.
But let me pause right there, though. You know what I'm saying? So Kill Edward is sort of J. Cole's alter ego. And he's saying it here. Give me drink, give me smoke, give me high, let me float. I'm a cloud coming down, put me down, gentle now. You know what I mean? So I don't know if his alter ego is someone that is a drug user, right? He's on drugs.
Or has an addictive personality.
Has an addictive personality.
Because they give me drink, give me smoke.
Right? So I think that's what who Kill Edward is. He's just sort of an alter ego, drug addicted persona that J. Cole is trying to pull off. You know what I mean? So I don't know if, again, heaven is a mind state, is a sign of him being high. You know, I've been a couple times, I've been in heaven as in I'm so high on drugs that I feel like I'm in heaven, but now I'm falling down, right? So I was in heaven, I'm thinking that this is heaven, but I'm stuck in my ways and I keep falling down, right? So, interesting. Interesting. Let's keep going.
People love cause they was using me. My heart is big, I wanna give too much, and usually I send the bread and don't hit back for like 2 months now. You hit my phone, you need a loan, oh I'm a crutch now. I couldn't get $1 from you, I remember that. It was blurry for a while, but now it's coming back.
That was hard.
Yeah.
That verse was hard, dude. Yeah, I think this is dope. This could be taken 2 different ways. I think it's literally talking about people who were in his life, right, that were disloyal, that he cut off. And I think he might be talking about a side of him that he's cutting off,
Yes.
right? The drug addicted, little wild dude in the hood side as well, right? The knucklehead side. And either way, it's fire.
Yes.
Fire. When he said the whole crutch now line was hard. My heart is big, I don't want to give too much, and usually I send the bread and don't hear back for like 2 months now. You hit my phone, you need a loan, or I'm a crutch now.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So that's
I'm
dope.
enabling you just to give you money.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That was
Which
a
is
hard line.
Super hard.
He said right here, you place your value on the bitches that you got with me. And now the bitches ask you daily, why you not with me?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? That was
Because
hard.
you only got them because of him anyway.
Because of him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So they don't even want to see you anyway. Like, man, why you not with J. Cole?
Right, right.
Yeah.
So he could be talking about people who were on drugs that were part of his crew that sort of relied on him.
Yep.
And the drugs and the medication or whatever they use to medicate who they are caused them to sort of be disloyal, caused them to shit on J. Cole. And this is J. Cole sort of, you know, giving them sort of this last, like, look,
Yep.
I'm cutting you off. And if I see you, I want to do something to you. Like the feeling of me wanting to do something to you because of the disloyalty
Correct.
is what this is. And this could be just J. Cole cutting off a side of himself. I'm that guy as well. This is a part of me that had these sort of bad habits. Either way,
Yeah.
however you
Slick.
want to define that,
Slick.
very well written, dude.
Give me drink, give me dope. Bottom line, I can't go. If I die, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
I love that line right there, though. Give me drink, give me smoke. Bottom line, I can't cope.
Cope. Yeah.
If I die, I don't know.
They just want to get high.
Right.
Period.
Right.
Nothing else matters.
Yep, not even life. Not even life.
Not even life.
Not
Yep.
even life matters. I would rather medicate myself so that I don't have to face these demons.
I mean well, but I can't stop my pride.
Even right here.
Yeah,
Time will tell who's on my side.
Yep.
I mean well, but I can't stop my pride. I'm too prideful to ask for help.
Yep.
That's real right
It is
there.
real. It is real. I don't really like the way
It sounds.
But you're right though. The way that sounds is crazy.
It sounds crazy.
But you're right though. What he's saying, because I mean, I think as men, I think we all can
Black
relate to
men
that. Right?
especially.
Yeah, you knew exactly where I was going with that. That man, our pride gets in the way of stopping us from doing great things. It really does.
Yep.
And I really think that that's something that number one needs to be said and it's real.
Yeah, we needed to point that out. That was hard.
Yeah, man.
If I die, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that one. I just, you know, the alteration of the voice. I'm not feeling that.
Me either, yeah.
I am not feeling that, but I thought he did his thing on that song.
But the vision and the message behind it
It's fire.
is dope.
And I like the beat. And I like the beat of this. I love J. Cole's ability to make these to give these sort of jazzy, subdued backdrops. And I know a lot of people call him boring for that. I just don't find that boring. And it could just be that, and this is not like tooting my own horn, but I've always listened to different types of music. I've been able to appreciate subdued, jazzy tracks, right? I can appreciate a metal song or a country song, right? Or an R&B song or a soul song. So when you have sort of a wide range of different music that you've been exposed to over a longer period of time,
you can recognize talent.
You can appreciate different sounds in music. You know what I mean? So I thought this was a really good job. I thought this was creative. The alter ego was cool. I just don't know if I like the alteration of the alter ego's voice.
The voice is just.
But I love how he's using this alter ego to sort of to convey a message.
Right.
You know what I mean? All right. Next one is ATM.
Life can bring much pain.
Count it.
With my side,
Count it.
forever spine.
Count it up. Count it up. Count it up. Count it. Count it up. Count it up. Count it up. Count it.
I'm fucking with the beat though.
Yeah.
I'm fucking with
Much
the beat on this
better.
one.
Much better. Much better for me. Much better. Now it's getting me up a little bit. All right. Let's hear it. Let's get it.
I've actually liked pretty much outside of KOD. I've liked all the beats on this.
Yeah.
Outside of KOD.
I thought Photograph was cool.
I love Photograph. And I thought the cutoff was cool. So I've liked all the beats outside of KOD. Alright, but let's get back to it.
I know that it's difficult. I'm stacking this paper, it's sort of habitual.
Yeah.
I blow the residual and fucking your bitch like it's part of my ritual. Part of the visual, but money you give me a heart on a typical. I wanted it physical, $1 million I count up in intervals. Remember the teachers was all on my ass. Now look all of them pitiful, and all of a sudden I'm so good at math.
Yeah.
Count it up, count it up.
I love songs about making money. Fly, smooth, cool shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but there's also an alternate meaning here, right? So he's giving us the perspective of maybe mumble rappers of why why they do what they do, right? I want it in physical. I like that though. I want it in physical. Fuck having it on a credit card. Now I want to have a money phone and I'm going to Graham take a picture of myself like a buffoon. That's what I want to do. Now he's saying because he's doing this because he's like I'm remembering when the teachers were all on my ass. Now look, all of them pitiful. You know, all of a sudden, I'm real good at math. You know, for all the people who doubted me, for all the teachers who said I wouldn't be shit, you know, now look at me. You know what I'm saying? And now I'm good at math now, though, right? You know what I mean? So I love how he's giving you the reasoning for why these kids are doing what they're doing, right? So he can kind of flex, but you know he has an underlying message, so he's getting away with the flexing kind of. All right, let's keep it going.
Can't take it when you die, but you can't live without it.
Hell yeah.
Count it up, count it up, count it up, count it. I fell in love with big wheels and quick thrills. My niggas running tip drills, can't sit still. I don't give a fuck if it kills, it mix well.
Oh, killing it, boy. That was hard. Big bills, big bills. I fell in love with big wheels, quick thrills.
I was killing it.
My niggas running tip drills, can't sit still. You know what I'm saying?
Don't give a fuck if it kills, it mixes well.
You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck if this lifestyle is killing me. I don't care if tip drills going to strip clubs and wasting this money and spending all this money on drugs, being intoxicated.
And uncurable gonorrhea.
And that shit is really a thing.
It is, yeah.
Y'all better strap up out there. Look up uncurable gonorrhea, by the way. That shit is real.
Godly.
But he's saying, I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck if this money is killing me or running through this money or this lifestyle is killing me. This shit is fly, though. It's fly. It mixes well, right? So I thought that was really dope.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Let's keep it going.
Proceed with caution. I heard if you chase it, it only results in a hole in your heart. Fuck it, I take the whole cake and I won't leave a portion. The loneliest orphan. I flip my misfortune and grow me a fortune.
I actually love how he sort of composed this project.
Yeah.
He's got the mumble flow, right?
Yep. But it's not mumble.
But it's not mumble.
It's
right?
not mumble.
He's taking their flow. Obviously, it's clarity in it.
Yep.
But it's deliberately that flow. It's deliberately that mind state, right? He's speaking as if I understand where you're coming from, homeboy. Yep. I get it.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I was fucked up in school. People doubted me. Said I wouldn't be shit. I come from nothing. You damn right I'm gonna floss this money.
Exactly.
You damn right I'm gonna show off a little bit. This is why we see these kids doing what they're doing.
Exactly. And then he said, thank God mama couldn't afford the abortion, right? The loneliest orphan. I flipped this misfortune and grew me a fortune. Dude, that was hard. And he's saying, thank God my mother couldn't afford the abortion, right? Because she probably shouldn't have had me, is what he's saying. Right. She probably couldn't afford it, or whatever the case may be. She probably shouldn't have had it. He said he was the loneliest orphan.
He grew up in an environment where he probably comes from a single parent household. And he grew up in circumstances where he was destined to have a hard life, right?
Yes.
And he flipped his misfortunate situation, being the loneliest orphan, and then he grew a fortune, right?
Yep.
When you come from that, when you come from that type of circumstance and you get this type of money, you're damn right I'm gonna floss. You damn right I'm gonna go to the strip club and blow it.
Yep.
Because I'm not supposed to be here.
Yep.
That's what he's saying to me.
Exactly, and I agree with you wholeheartedly. Yeah, I get it. I mean, it's always better to be humble, but you got to understand where these guys come from.
Yeah.
Not having shit. And the reason that I like all of this imagery and all this depth and consciousness in this song is because this could be a banger.
It could be.
You could be in a club or just kicking it and bouncing kind of up, but he still has bars.
I can do what you do. I can have a little slick
Yep.
I fuck on your bitch, right? I can take that flow. I can still make it a banger, right? And I can have content that's talking about something.
Absolutely.
As well. And I can teach you something.
Yeah, exactly.
And I can make you look inside yourself and try to understand why you do what you do. And I'm not coming off like I'm too preachy.
Yep.
But
absolutely.
I'm still allowing you to look inside yourself and say,
Yep.
what am I doing? Come on, man.
He's killing it.
Cross my heart and hope to die with my slice of devil's pie.
Yeah.
I thought that was hard. Even the last part of here. Will I fall? Will I fly? Heal my soul, fulfill my high, cross my heart and hope to die with my slice of devil's pie. Money.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
That's the slice of the devil's pie is money. Fulfill my high. Right? This is fulfilling my high. I'm high off of this money. This money is a high. It's a drug.
And you know what I get from that too, man? It's almost we worship it like a prayer, right? Because cross my heart and hope to die, that's kind of like the cliche movie type of prayer when you go to sleep, right? So I think what he's saying there also is we worship money.
If it's not controlled, right? If you don't know how to deal with money, you know what I'm saying? It can be the devil. It can be the end of you.
Absolutely.
Right? And you're high off of it because it gives you all of these amazing things, right? All these things that you think are at least are amazing and all that life has to offer. So it's giving you a high. But again, if it's not utilized correctly, it can be the end. So I thought that this was fire.
Off the chain.
Dope. All right, so into the next joint, Motivate.
You really want to know who Superman is?
I can't have no sympathy for fuck, nigga. All the shit I seen, I made my blood, nigga. Spill promethazine inside the double cup. He exempt, Sean Kempy, keep that 40 on him, go. Motivate.
Keep that 40 on him, Sean Kemp. Shout out to the Rain Man.
Yeah, man.
But like $500,000 inside of my briefcase, a couple of freaks play, and they don't speak English, but the money is something that they can complain that.
They can understand the money.
Yeah, you understand that.
I like hearing the refrain. He said, too many times I swallow my pride. Get money. The Junior Mafia sort of vocal / sample there. I like that, actually. I'm cracking a smile. I'm dying inside. My demons are close. I'm trying to hide. Right? It's important to like highlight these as it's getting into these, what surface level seems to be ignorant lyrics. You know what I'm saying? Again, it's him taking you inside the mind of someone who's popping pills.
Correct.
You know what I mean? He's motivated by money. Right?
Yep.
ATM was the song prior to this one. Now it's Motivate.
Yep.
Money's the motivation. But he's dying inside, though. Right? These people are dying inside. And I'm popping a pill and I'm feeling alive.
My demons are close.
The demons are close.
Yeah.
Used to like bitches with hair perm, now I like it natural, actual, factual, naps and shit. Bougie still do ratchet shit. Not afraid to pass the clip before I make the ratchet spit. I'm feeling alive.
This is sort of a continuation of maybe ATM a little bit. Motivated. He's motivated by money in all of his actions, and he's sort of lost in his lifestyle. He's trying to crack a smile, but he's dying inside. So he's using his lifestyle to sort of put up a front to hide these demons that are getting closer to him.
Yep.
But this is sort of the he's overdosing right now.
Yeah.
He's overdosing on the fame. He's overdosing on all this other stuff. So with all that being said, I'm not feeling the song though.
No.
I don't like that song. I don't like that beat. I think the beat is, I think it's one of those silly beats, man.
Yeah.
Another silly, trappy beat. I don't like the chorus. I don't like the repetitive chorus in it. I understand what it is important for us to explain, and we get what he's doing. I appreciate him, taking us inside the mind of someone who's motivated by money but still hiding demons. We get all that. We don't like the beat though.
No.
I don't like how this sounds. I don't like the chorus. Motivate.
No.
Repetitive. I think the chorus is weak, and I don't like this beat. So this one in KOD, I ain't rocking with so far.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
So we got Kevin's Heart.
Kevin's Heart.
Kevin's Heart. So I don't know if this is based off of Kevin's Heart situation where he cheated. It seems like that's obvious. That's where he's going with
Probably.
this. All right, let's see what he's doing here.
She my number one, I don't need nothing on the side. So that I was done for good and don't want no more lies. But she plants a seed and it still lingers in my mind. Told myself I'm strong enough to shake it and I'm trying.
This is funny though. Said that I was done for good and I don't want no more lies. But my phone be blowing up.
Temptations on
my mind. I stare at the screen a while before I press decline.
Like, damn, should I pick that up? Should I pick that up?
But she plants a seed, and that shit still lingers in my mind. You know what I mean? So it's interesting. I like, it's funny because I'm thinking of Kevin Hart, putting myself in Kevin Hart's position.
In that situation, yeah.
If I take this cookie now, one day I'll do the time. Slip me a Sandy at once. Somebody, I got the earth and the blunt. I get the skirt when I want. I get the skirt when I want. All a nigga know is how to fuck a good thing up. Run from the pain, sip lean, smoke tree up. When I'm in your town, press pound, hit me up. If the work good, I'll be back for the re-up. Hate when I creep in the phone, wake me up. Fake like I'm sleep, knowing damn well I be up. Monkey on my back.
This hard to me.
You like that?
I like this shit. You know me, he's taking you inside the mind of these guys that are famous dudes, man.
Yep, absolutely.
They're being targeted, right? Due to the money aroma.
Yep.
Due to the money, I get the skirt when I want.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So I like that. And he said, my girl got a diploma. She got wife written all over. So he's a famous guy, Kevin Hart. He's got a good woman that's got wife written all over her, but he has these temptations.
And then what he's saying, the first line of the first verse, all a nigga know is how to fuck a good thing up. Run from pain, sip lean, smoke tree up. Oh my God, man.
But so true.
Yeah, it is, but golly. Yeah, I feel you.
It's real.
It is real.
All a nigga know is how to fuck a good thing up. Why is that? Why do niggas, you know what I'm saying? Why is it that all they know is how to fuck a good thing up? Because they don't know how, they were never taught, you know, how to maintain a good thing or the value of a good thing, right? They were never taught this.
It's a domino effect, man.
They're dealing with these demons. They're running from the pain that they've experienced maybe in their childhood. They haven't been taught these things, right? All these demons. So they run from the pain, sip lean, smoke tree up.
Yep.
You know what I mean? While they're fucking a good thing up, right?
Yeah.
So I just thought that was dope. I like when he said, you know, when I'm in your town, press pound, hit me up. Only if you down and you slurp good D up. Y'all know what that is. If the word good, I'll be back for the re-up.
I'll be back again tomorrow.
So I love the drug reference again. He's bringing it home again with the drug. Like the drug is, it's addicting, right? These women that are chasing these celebrities, right? It's addicting. It's infatuating. It's you're living out your fantasies, right? Even though you got a good girl at home that has everything you need in a woman, you got this drug, right? It keeps calling your name, right? It lingers on your mind. And I love how he put, if you slurp good D up, if the word good, I'll be back for the re-up.
Yeah.
I'm trying to re-up on this drug of women, right? The women drug. So I just think he's killing this, man. Let's keep it going.
Wanna have my cake and another cake too. Even if the baker don't bake like you. Even when the flavor don't taste like you. So I'm back mobbing with the late night
Like
crew.
I was saying.
All in your mind with fears that would come true. Back of my mind was you. Slip me a Sandy at once. Somebody, I got the earth and the blunt.
This is fire to me, dude.
You like that?
He is killing this shit.
Yeah, he is killing it. But he's dope.
And J. Cole was the truth to me. Yo, he's playing this drug. He's playing this drug reference shit fly, dude. This is hard. Monkey on my back, and I walk 100 miles. Guilt make a nigga feel fake when he smiles.
Yep.
He feels guilty because he's cheating on his wife. But he's got this monkey on his back, right?
Like he can't shake it.
That's a drug reference. When you got a monkey on your back, that means you're addicted to a drug. You can't shake it.
Can't get
the
over
temptation.
He said, I want to have cake and another cake too. Even if the baker don't bake like you. Even if the flavor don't taste like you.
So I'm back mobbing with the late night crew.
Yeah, he's killing that.
That's hot. Fuck what y'all talking about out there, man.
Yeah, he was killing that.
So even if the baker don't bake like you,
even if the girl is not good enough,
even if she doesn't look as good as you, even if her character isn't as good as yours, even if she's just a shitty person, it don't matter.
I'm telling you.
Even if they don't bake like you, I'm still out here because it's the temptation, right? It's the allure. But one of the coldest lines in here, man, is when he said, "Love get confused in the mind of a child."
Yes.
That's just that's beautiful writing.
It is. It's beautiful.
Because you're childish. You've never been taught how to be a man. You've never been taught the value of love and the value of love from a good woman. You know what I mean? You don't come from that. That wasn't handed down to you.
Yep.
What's been handed down to you is being a dog, right?
Yep.
Being in these streets.
Because you
having
think that's
sex with
fly.
as many women as you can, right? Because you think that's fly. You don't understand the value of love, right? Of having a good woman in your corner. So you fuck it up. All a nigga knows how to fuck a good thing up.
Yep.
So that shit's crazy.
Yeah.
She got white written all over. I'm a fake nigga and it's never been clearer. Can't see myself when I look in the mirror.
Hey.
Can't see myself when I look in the mirror.
Just out of curiosity, when he says I'm a fake nigga and it's never been clearer, can't see myself when I look in the mirror. I can't even face myself because of what I've been doing to the woman that I love that's been holding me down, right? But I just want to know, like, in life, do people have a conscience? You know what I'm saying? You know, I wonder in life, man, how many people really truly pay attention to their conscience. You know what I'm saying? I know a few people have a conscience, but I think people block it out.
Okay.
Maybe because they don't want to face
themselves.
They don't want to believe that they are this type of person. You know what I mean? When I see people type a crazy comment online, I've never in my life typed a crazy comment online. I would never be a cornball and type a crazy comment on anyone's channel. I just see this online. I see people go back and forth, and it's just like my conscience wouldn't let me do that. I know that that's not necessarily about the song, but I just think that in general, this generation, man, they lack true character. True character is being that person 100% of the time. Regardless if you're at home and you're in your basement and you know that you can't get caught because you're on a computer, who are you then? That's what I want to know. Who am I? I'm not the type of person at any point in time to say something crazy to someone just because I can get away with it. You know what I mean? Say something disrespectful to someone, you know what I mean, for no reason. So that's what that made me think of. I know this isn't necessarily about what he was saying.
Yeah, I get it.
But that made me think of just character and consciousness in general. You know what I mean? So something to think about, guys. Hey, let's finish it up though, guys.
Told myself I'm strong enough to shake it and I'm trying. But I'm only human, I know loving you's a crime. My ego gets stroked and I bruise her. My actions, I know they confuse her. At home I look happy as usual. On the road on my Mac, I'm a chooser.
It's a cautionary tale. And this is, he's giving you the inside scoop of what these scars go through, man. It's a big, this fame monster is a crazy drug. The addiction of women, the women that come along with the fame, it's hard. It's a big time temptation for a man to turn that down. Yeah. So I think he's doing a great job, man, at getting that message across. My ego gets stroked and I bruise her. You know what I mean? My actions, I know they confusing. At home, I look happy as usual.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
On the roll, I'm a Mac, I'm a chooser.
Yeah.
I'm addicted. I masked that Kevin's heart. Yeah.
That was dope, man.
They tell me what's done in the dark will find a way to shine. I done did so much that when you see you might go blind.
That's hard. But that's really like resonating with me, right? He said, because they tell me what's done in the dark will find a way to shine, right? I've done so much that when you see me, you might go blind. That's dope because it's always, that's the old adage, right? What's done in the dark will come to light, right? He said, I've done so much when you see me, you might go blind.
That's a lot of dirt.
Golly.
This motherfucker did a lot of dirt, boy. And again, in this song, there was the drug of fame and women, right? And then there was the overdose of fame. I done did so much I might go blind. The overdosing of it.
Yep.
And him making this song is putting a message out there that's hopefully inspiring people to kill these demons. Yeah, man. To understand how to deal with this, right? Fire, man. All right, let's get to the next song, Brackets.
And I'm really happy about it. I'm not bragging. I just want to say this. My mate are so fucking ridiculous. Joe Lewis didn't make that much.
Man, Richard, shout out to Richard Pryor, though. Because he was funny as hell.
But that's so true, though.
Yeah, it is. It's like, you a lying motherfucker.
Oh, black people like, hell no, you ain't making that much money. Joe Lewis didn't make that much money. Dude, that was a funny ass interlude right there, though. Shout out, the rest in peace to Richard Pryor, the great Richard Pryor, man. This is hard right here.
Yeah, that's right. This little Sam.
This is hard.
Yeah.
This beat, I'm telling you, a beat doesn't have
to. It's jazzy, fly, you know.
But the way people look at beats, man, it doesn't have to be crazy dynamic and all over the place to be a dope beat. I think people just need to expand the amount of music they listen to and expose themselves more. I'm not saying anyone's opinion is invalid, but I just think the more exposure you have to certain types of music, you know, the more open you are the more receptive you are to different types of sounds.
Yes, absolutely.
Which is what we're doing on this channel. We
Big
listen
time.
to different
I was
types
about
of
to say
music.
that. Just about to say that.
We've become more receptive
Yes.
to different types of sounds.
Big time.
So instead of just saying, J. Cole's boring, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what people say about, oh, he's boring. I would question, like, well, and I'm not saying that you're wrong, but I would ask that person, do you listen to different types of music? You know what I'm saying? Do you listen to jazz? Do you listen to R&B?
Nah, fuck that.
Yeah, I don't listen to that shit. Well, that's why.
That's why.
Expose yourself to different types of music so that you can appreciate different sounds instead of all the shit having to be a trap beat. You know what I mean? Trap beats are the only thing that's great in
Exactly.
hip-hop.
Yep.
Tribe Called Quest made some of the greatest beats ever, and they were laid back, conscious, jazzy beats. So anyways,
Yeah, man.
the drum in the background, the minimal drumming in this was used well, was placed well, and it's the subdued, smooth, laid back, mellow, fly shit.
Yes, it is.
But y'all don't listen to fly shit.
I'm controlling my mind. The days are warm, the nights are cold, the lost is found. Lord knows I need something to fill this void. So much taxes, shit don't make sense. Where do my dollars go? You see, lately I ain't been convinced. I guess they say my dollars supposed to build roads and schools, but my niggas barely graduate. They ain't got the tools. Better yet, let me decide. Bitch, it's 2018. Let me pick the things I'm funding from an app on my screen. Better that than letting whack congressmen I've never seen dictate where my money goes. Straight into the palms of some money-hungry company that make guns that circulate the country and then wind up in my hood making bloody clothes. Straight bullets hitting.
Killing that.
That was crazy right there.
Killing that.
That was hard, man.
Yep. Love it. And I love that he's saying that you don't even know where the money goes because you really don't.
You don't.
You know what I mean? You really
We're
don't.
specifically like, how can I track where this money goes?
Right, and you can't.
I mean, these are questions that we've always had.
Yep.
You know, but specifically, like, where? What roads? You know what I mean? What schools?
Yep.
Where specifically is it going? So these are legitimate questions.
Where the fuck does
He
the
said
money
it's
go?
2018. Let me know where my money goes from an app on my screen.
That's dope. That right there, that imagery, because we are in the digital age, right? Yeah, so it goes to money-hungry companies that make the guns that circulate the country, right? And then wind up in my hood making bloody clothes.
I don't know how true that is.
Yeah, I don't know either. I don't
Sort
know.
of a conspiracy there.
Yeah.
But he's saying, like, for all he knows, that's where the money could go.
Yep, that's true.
We can't track where this money goes, so maybe it's going. Maybe the reason why we can't track it is because it's going into it's getting in the wrong hands. It could go here, it could go there. Where's the money going?
Where's it going?
I like to track it, so I think he's saying some real shit.
I think that's dope.
Straight bullet hit a young boy with a snotty nose. From the concrete, he was probably rose. Now his body froze, and nobody knows what to tell his mother on the morning of the funeral. Just as she's walking out, wiping tears away, grabbing her keys and sunglasses, she remembered that she gotta file her taxes.
Damn.
That boy good.
That boy good. That boy good.
That boy good.
Coming to America reference, guys. Check that out if you haven't seen it.
Yeah, man. So he brought it home. You know,
Yeah, man.
at the end, right? She remembers that she still got to file her taxes.
Damn, she's got to file my taxes still.
Right, and not knowing where her money's going.
Because it could be going to gun companies, right?
We don't know.
We don't know, right?
It could have led to her son's death.
Right.
So it's important, especially for people coming from these environments, to understand where they're going, especially if you're working.
Absolutely.
Where's this going? Because I'm living in turmoil.
Yep.
My life's terrible. Where is the money going? I need to know. So overall, I like the message in that song. I thought he executed that very well.
Yes.
I thought he was rapping his ass off on that. And I love the beat, man. I love that. I love the
It was
chorus.
just such a smooth groove.
Smooth, mellow, and just in that chorus, the whoa, 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 whoa. I just think that's despair to me.
Okay.
That sounds like despair to me. So, dope.
Yeah,
Dope.
man.
Like brackets. All right, next one is Once an Addict. Let's get into it. That's 3 minutes, though.
Yeah, no.
That was a 3 minute.
Yeah.
Something's gotta right. Something's gotta hold on me. A young Carolina nigga, fish out of water. Stepdaddy just had a daughter with another woman. Mama ain't recovered yet. Calling me at 12 at night. She drunk as fuck and I'm upset. I used to stay out later on purpose. Subconsciously I was nervous that if I came home early, then what was surface was her inner demons. And then I'd have to end up seeing my hero on ground zero. Tears flow out Al Green.
You better talk to him, bro. You better fucking talk to him, boy. Y'all niggas don't know this. I don't want to hear nothing else, man. Y'all tripping, man. Certain people aren't qualified.
Yeah, he's going in.
No. Let me say this, man. Now that I'm calmed down now. Yeah. He had me turned. The only way you can understand how effective Cole's lyricism is if you've seen it.
Yeah, that's true.
You don't.
You've lived it.
I understand this because I come from this. I know people close to me have dealt with these addictions.
Yep.
All of them. But name your drug, crack.
Yeah.
Alcohol. Name your drug. Pills. I've seen crackheads growing up all my life. I understand when someone's authentic with their shit. I understand when someone is using a lyricism in an effective way because I've seen it. It's not to say that people who don't come from that can't technically understand the word. You can understand the words, but I don't think you can truly feel how effective his words are unless you come from that. So take it from someone who's experienced this. Cole is one of those dudes, man.
Yeah, and it's impactful.
It's impactful, and that's why I'm telling you guys. That's why J. Cole is special. Let's keep it going.
I wish that I could say the right words to cheer her up. I wish her son's love was enough. Fuck it though, a couple more months I'll be gone. Off to college and dorms, fooling myself, thinking problems are gone. But now it's 1 a.m. and my mama dialing my phone. Hate how she slurring her words, sounding so fucking absurd. This ain't the woman I know. Why I just sit and observe? Why don't I say how I feel when I do? She's defensive for real. Looking back, I wish I would've did more instead of running.
Come on, man.
Something hold on me. I can't let go.
This is incredible.
Yeah.
This is one of the greatest songs, interludes.
Yeah. He went in.
He lost his mind on this. This was extremely powerful and real. You know where this came from, his soul. Mama cursing me out, depression is such a villainous state.
Yeah.
I used to stay out later on purpose. Subconsciously, I was nervous that if I came home early, then what would surface was her inner demons?
Yeah,
what?
That was crazy.
Come on, man. And then I'd have to end up seeing my hero on ground zero. Tears flow while Al Green blow. Y'all don't know, man.
Yeah.
I just think, and that picture he painted was so authentic, man.
And that's true.
It's so true. It's so real that, in a household that I just speaking from experience, when you heard that music playing,
you knew something shit was on.
You know some shit was going on, right? When you heard Al Green or Marvin Gaye, you knew medication was going on. Whether medication was drugs, alcohol, they told your ass to go upstairs.
Yep.
You don't need to be around this, right?
Yep.
If you don't understand those nuances, if you don't come from those nuances, it's hard for you to really truly appreciate what he's saying. And I just not say that you can't understand it, but to truly appreciate it on a different level is tough. You know what I'm saying? So that's why dudes that come from where we come from the hood, co-sign Cole the way they do. That's why people are so passionate about J. Cole, because they understand that he's authentic, that he's real. You know what I'm saying? Because of the nuances that he explains in his music.
And he said, I wish I could say the right words to cheer her up. I wish her son's love was enough. Dude.
I wish her son's love was enough. This ain't the woman I know. Why I just sit and observe? Why am I observing? Like, why can't I do
something about it?
You know what I'm saying? Why don't I say how I feel? When I do, she's defensive for real.
Yep, exactly.
Well, maybe things get better with time. I heard it heals, right? Little did I know how deep her sadness would go. Looking back, I wish I would have did more instead of running.
Yep.
How real is that, man? How real and impactful is that? That's the type of shit that changes perspectives.
Yeah.
It makes you think differently. It makes you feel something.
Yep.
And I don't care how lyrical you are. You can take me around the block and up in outer space and all that, but can you make me feel something?
Yeah.
Can I connect with your music? And people connect with J. Cole's music, and I think he's a good writer. I don't think complexity is the only way to write well.
Yep.
Right?
I agree with you.
How effective is your messaging? So this really spoke to me on a personal level. I think this is incredible. You know what I mean? So why he is one of my favorite rappers of all time.
Yeah, dude.
You know what I'm saying?
That was incredible. That's gonna be a classic, dude.
Dude, that is a masterpiece.
Yeah.
Masterpiece.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, salute to J. Cole for that one, man. That was amazing.
Yeah, man.
All right, on to the next joint. Friends.
Cop another bag of smoke today. Cop another bag of smoke today.
I got thoughts, can't control. Got me down, got me low. Rest my mind, rest my soul.
But I'm aggravated without it. My saddest days are without it. My Saturdays are the loudest. I'm blowing strong. Some niggas graduated to powder. I dabble later, I doubt it. My database of narcotics is growing long. Feeling like the only one that made it, and I hate it for my niggas cause they ain't got ambition. What did you expect? You can blame it on condition. Blame it on the fact that 12 got jurisdiction to ride around in neighborhoods that they ain't never lived in.
What y'all talking about, man? I'm out of here, dude. This shit is over with, man. Fuck out of here, man. They don't know, man. Niggas don't know, man.
All right, now that we back, we got George back now. We got George back.
Talking. Just talk to him, Cole, man.
So you know what? You know what I liked about this? I like how he bleeped out the names because he's talking real shit. He actually said real names of people that he knows.
No, but the internet's gonna say he made that.
Yeah.
Cole got me on 10 right now, man. I'm on a different level right now, baby.
It's because they ain't got ambition. Fuck did you expect? You can blame it on condition. You can blame it on crack, right? You can blame it on the system, right? Blame it on the fact that 12 got jurisdiction to ride around the neighborhoods.
They ain't even lived there, boy. But just think about that. Blame it on the fact that 12, the police, they have jurisdictions to ride around the neighborhoods they ain't never lived in. But why is that a big deal? Right? What is he saying by saying that? These people, they don't understand these conditions. They don't understand the people who live in these areas. They don't understand the minds. They don't know what's going on. Right? So they're not empathizing with that. They're not empathetic. Right? They're not connected to the people. So of course they're gonna be quick and trigger happy to pull the guns out, right? Of course, because they don't understand.
They don't understand it.
You know, so you're giving jurisdiction to these, you're giving power and jurisdiction to these people that don't understand the environment that they're forced to sort of police. That's an issue. That's a thing that happens. You know what I'm saying?
You're right, dude.
That's the type of shit I'm talking about. Those are the nuances that J. Cole brings up in his music. I don't need you to give me a complex metaphor.
Yep.
That's Pac shit.
You're right.
That's Pac shit. That's how I'm feeling with this. I feel like this is on some Pac shit.
Yeah.
It's real.
Yeah, it is.
Authentic.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a good reference, actually. That's a real good reference.
I feel like this. I ain't had this feeling since like Jay and Pac.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Talking to him.
Blame it on trap music and the politicians. Or the fact that every black boy wanna be Pippin. But they only got 12 slots on the Pistons. Blame it on the rain, Milli Vanilli with the distance. What I'm trying to say is the blame can go deep as seas.
Just out there. We're done. Goodbye. All right, man. All right, we had to come back. Yeah. J. Cole was talking, man.
Killing it, man.
But when he said they only got 12 spots on the Pistons, that was just so real, man.
It is.
It's so real.
That hits home.
I don't care if it's been said before. Sometimes it takes a certain type of person to say certain things for it to be effective.
Yeah.
For people to really gravitate and relate to it.
Yep.
Pac wasn't saying anything new, right? But the way he said it.
Yes.
And the realness and the authenticity that he carried when he said it made it effective.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Even with Jay's last album, the 444 album, people were like, and I love Nas, but people were saying like, well, Nas and Black Thought have been saying this for years, but why is it that when Jay says it,
it's impactful?
It's impactful.
Yeah, why?
Because sometimes certain types of dudes have to say certain types of things for it to resonate. So my reason for saying that is, this isn't the first time we've heard this, right? This related music. Oh, well, people come from the hood, the only way out is like through hoop dreams, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Being a basketball player. But the way he said that and who he is as a person, it just adds to his authenticity. People really grabbed me.
Yeah.
So I know it grabbed other people.
Absolutely.
But there's only 12 spots on the Pistons.
Yeah.
The odds of you making it to the NBA
is super slim to none.
Yeah, you have a better chance of getting struck by lightning.
Right.
3 times.
Exactly.
They're making it to the fucking NBA. I'm just making that shit up.
Yeah.
But my point is the odds are just
stacked against you. Stacked against
you. And there's only but so many spots, but yet everybody wants to be
in those spots.
Yep. But anyways, just killing this joint, man. Let's keep it going.
But fuck that, now I'm older, I love you cause you my friend. Without the drugs, I want you to be comfortable in your skin. I know you, so I know you still keep a lot of shit in. But I know depression and drug addiction don't blend. Reality is lost in the wind. And I done seen the combo take niggas off the deep end.
Talk to him!
Yeah, talk to him! Yeah, he's going crazy, dude. He's going crazy.
Yo, y'all tripping.
Did he even take a breath? He said, I've seen this, but I didn't want to. I'm not Jesus, so I didn't want to talk about it. You know what I mean? I want to stay silent, so I seen this from the beginning. And I think everyone knows that about Cole, right?
And he's not trying to offend anyone either. He even said that. But I love the stance he's taking, man. Cole really is very aware of not coming off too preachy.
Yep.
Or not coming off above people. I'm not Jesus. I'm not perfect. I've been through my share of trials and tribulations. I'm not trying to preach to you, man. I'm just trying to say, hey, I get it. I understand. You know what I'm saying? I know how hard it is. I've been there. It applies to me.
Yeah, to your point, and he just said, right, but I know depression and drug addiction don't blend. I think that is super dope, man, because depression by itself is debilitating.
Yes.
You don't need to put drugs on top of that.
Right.
That is like a horrible combination, dude.
Without the drugs, I want you to be comfortable in your skin.
Yeah, dude.
What? I don't need this thing. I don't know what people are looking for when they think of like great writing. I don't know. I just think people's idea of what great writing is very narrow.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I respect complex, intricate lyricism. Salute to Lupe Fiasco, probably the most complex, intricate lyricist that has ever existed in hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Lupe Fiasco is amazing. I just don't look at that as the only way, the only effective form of great lyricism. I think you can be great and be straightforward. And I think J. Cole is great and straightforward, and he's effective and relatable.
Yeah.
And I think that he needs to get credit for that, man. I think a lot of people give him a hard time, man, and I just think they're giving him a hard time because their idea of lyricism is narrow, in my opinion.
Yeah, makes sense.
There's different ways that you can convey a message. It doesn't always have to be about intricate rhyme schemes and metaphors.
Yep.
We appreciate that. Anybody who's familiar with this channel knows we fuck with that.
Absolutely.
But this is just a way, a prime example of being super, super straightforward and real and powerful without having to take you around the block with all these crazy metaphors. This is right in your face.
I understand this message is not the coolest to say, but if you down to try it, I know of a better way. Meditate, meditate, meditate.
Legendary shit.
Yeah.
Medicate.
Don't medicate, meditate.
Yep.
This is the shit that legends are made of, dude.
Yeah, dude. You're
This
right.
is the shit that legends
You're
are
right.
made of.
You're right.
It's just, it's gonna stand the test of time.
Absolutely.
It's just gonna, it will stand the test of time. I don't care what people are saying. I don't know what people think of this album, but for me, I know we late on this album, but for me, this album is fire.
This is great.
This is a great album.
Yeah,
it's a great
dude.
body of work. Man, salute to J. Cole.
Yeah,
man.
dude.
So he's giving a solution. Meditate. He's saying that that's what he's used. Yep.
It's being better. And we talk about that on this channel a lot with embodying.
On and off this channel.
Yeah. We talk about that all the time and being a free thinker and being objective and just trying to be a better person. And how do you do that?
Yep.
Whatever way whatever that looks like to you, I just think that that's important because it's progression, right? I mean, we all know what we should be doing. George has said this before. We all know right from wrong and this and that. It embodies you thinking introspectively and being a better person in general.
Yep.
And I think that's what he's saying. I know a better way. I know it's not the most coolest to say, right? But I know a better way.
Yep.
I know a better way. You know what I mean? And whatever that looks like. He's saying meditate in this example, but
It could be anything.
It could be anything.
And this is killing your demons. This is a way to kill your demons. Your demons, you're medicating because you've been through a whole bunch of shit, right?
Yep.
Blame it on the system, blame it on cops, blame it on all these things. These are your demons, right?
Yep.
This is what's making you crazy. This is making you turn to drugs. How do you address these demons? What do you do? It doesn't have to be just meditation. This is what's worked for J. Cole. This is saying this is what I use.
Yep.
But it's all about facing those demons, right? That's been holding you back. It's preventing you from advancing, preventing you from progressing in life.
Yeah, man.
And this is the type of shit that legends are made of, in my opinion.
I agree with you.
This is what changes lives, man.
Hell yeah.
Am I wrong? Let me know. Feels so right to let things go.
Cop another bag of smoke today. Cop another bag of smoke today. Cop another bag of
Violin in the background.
Cop another bag of smoke today.
That was fire.
Yeah, man.
That was just.
Yeah, that was dope.
What else can we say?
Yeah.
We've already said everything we need.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
That was fucking brilliant to me.
Yeah, man. So what's the next one, man? Window pane?
Window pane, man. J. Cole zapped my energy, boy.
Yeah, I know.
I'm losing my voice and shit.
Down and confused, I know what I reap is what I will sow. All I ever wanted was to hear them bitches holler back. Get some money plus respect, and now look, I got all of that. All I wanna do is touch a platinum plaque and celebrate. All I wanna do is keep my niggas out the yellow tape. All I wanna do is see my granny on the other side.
This is hard already. You see how that beat dropped?
That was hot.
I didn't even expect that. The way that beat came in like that. Yeah. I was like, oh shit. That shit came in hot. And then he said, all I want to do is keep my boys from the yellow tape. Yeah, dude.
That's what I want to do, man.
I want to keep people alive,
I want to kill the dude that made my mama cry.
Yeah.
Let's keep it going, man.
Yeah, dude.
But the niggas that I came up with way back is still the same. It go in one ear and out the other like a bullet out the muzzle of a pistol shot by brother standing point blank range. Niggas bang in the Ville, I always
Stop it, man.
Yeah.
And it goes one ear and out the other.
Yeah.
Like a bullet out the muzzle of a pistol shot by brother standing at point blank range.
Yep. That was dope. That was dope, man.
So ultimately, the knowledge that he's trying to pass down, right? Cole's made it, right? Yep. He almost feel guilt. You can hear his guilt almost from this, right? Have I sacrificed for fame? You know, my occupation's on my brain. I'm this famous rapper.
Yep.
Thought that I could change if I had some change. But the niggas that I came up with way back is still the same. So he feels almost guilty. Like, have I sacrificed? Have I sold out?
Yep.
You know what I mean? I'm up here, I'm making this money. I'm staring out my Range Rover.
Yep. Window pane.
My window pane.
Yeah.
Right? His inside, from the inside looking out.
Yep.
Right? Out his window pane.
Yep. Exactly.
The pain he feels. And he feels guilty for it, I think. Right? And he's just giving you just his experience, man, trying to pass down knowledge to get people out of those circumstances.
Yeah, dude.
But when you're in those circumstances, it's tough. It's tough because you're caught in the system.
Yep.
You're caught. And it goes through one ear and out the other. And then he brought it home by saying, and that usually ends up with someone being shot and killed, right? You ignored the knowledge, you ignored it. Yep. And you're gonna end up being on the end of a gun. Yep. At point blank range, right?
He killed that.
All right, let's get back to it, man.
Yeah.
How you claim blood or cuz when that was just the LA thing? That it seemed like for acceptance, niggas will do anything. Niggas will rep any gang. Niggas will bust any head. He's on Henny and Zanny up. Gonna tear me up. Bitch, when you gon' get him pennies up? He gon' plant a seed, but best believe he ain't many. The results are deadly.
This about to be I'm breaking this up. We breaking this up into like 6 parts.
Yeah.
What y'all talking about? What?
Not only what he's saying is dope, but do you hear the way he's delivering that?
Crazy. His flows throughout this whole thing.
Oh my
His flows, even a deliberate sort of trap flows that he's been doing, everything has been fire flow-wise. Fly.
Just because your dick can spray semen, that don't mean that you ready to let go of your childish ways. Dude, he was all, the results are deadly.
J. Cole will give you an issue, right? He'll say, okay, dudes are claiming LA gangs. And then he takes you inside the mind of that same dude claiming that LA gang.
Yes, that's true.
And then takes you into another issue that's going on inside the hood, right?
Yep.
So, for example, right here, he's saying, how you claim blood or cuz when that was just an LA thing? I mean, I don't mean no disrespect towards your set. No, I'm just saying that it seems like for acceptance, niggas will do anything. Rep any gang. Niggas will bust any head. They'll risk everything, point him out, then he dead, right? So he's talking about dudes in the hood claiming gangs. That's not even LA thing. You're in Fayetteville, North Carolina.
Or wherever,
And you're just trying to be accepted, right? Into something. You do anything to be accepted into something, even if it's not relevant to your demographic or your area, right? That same dude, right? That's willing to do anything. He's saying he'll shoot up where your granny lives. Blah blah. He don't give a fuck because he's Henny and Zandied up. He's drinking Hennessy. He's on Zans. That same dude is blowing Tammy up, bitch. When you gonna get them panties up? He gonna plant a seed, but best believe he ain't man enough. Just because your dick can spray semen, it don't mean that you ready to let go of your childish ways. The results are deadly. So he's that same dude. That whole LA thing is just that's willing to risk everything, do anything just to be accepted to some stupid gang. Yep. You know what I'm saying? That's irrelevant to his demographic. Is the same dude that's gonna plant a seed, right? That's childish, right? Has a childish mind state that's gonna plant a seed, get someone pregnant,
make an offspring,
right?
That repeats the same cycle.
That repeats the same cycle. The results are deadly.
Yep. It's beautiful. That's a masterpiece, dude.
Down and confused, I know what I reap is what I will sow. All I want to do is see my granny on the other side. All I want to do is kill the man that made my mama cry.
KOD.
Yo, Cole's the truth, man.
Dude.
He's the truth.
He is.
He's the truth.
How can you say that that's not great?
That's just greatness.
And
legendary.
Yeah, it is.
Legendary. And from window pane, you know, it's almost like he's seeing things internally, right? He sees what everyone's going through, right? From his own internal window pane.
It almost comes from a place where he kind of feels like responsible. Did I do enough, right, to give back? But at the same time, it's painful because he's lived painful shit too. What I got from when he was telling that story about this little girl was just she's so innocent. Yeah. You know what I mean? She's so innocent. It's like, oh my God, and that just hurts you so much to see good people go through bad things.
Right.
I think,
and the people that never really had a fair shake.
Yeah.
That seem to never have had a fair chance at life. Dude. You know what I mean? Because of the system that they grew up in.
Yeah, man.
You know, the exposure to certain things, right? Because that's going to damage that little girl.
Absolutely.
That's going to traumatize her and affect the way that she lives her life. Thus, the way she raises her kids. Yep. Creating this sort of eternal cycle. Yes. Right? And this is a man that's trying to break the cycle, that's trying to get the word out there, that's trying to provide words of inspiration, that's trying to tell stories to change the way things are. How can I feel, how can I be happy about my success when people that I know come from where I come from are struggling, right? Are in pain. So,
right.
Come on, man.
Beautiful.
Window pane.
Beautiful.
Fire. Beautiful album.
Yeah, man. So we are down to the final song.
1985.
1980. That was a good year.
Now I'm gonna be honest. I did hear this song was dissing Lil Pump.
Lil Pump and somebody else,
I have not heard the song, but I've read that he's dissing Lil Pump in this song. It's everywhere. You can't avoid it.
Yeah.
I tried to avoid
everything
concerning his album, but it's just you're gonna hear shit. So let's get into it. 1985.
1985, I arrived. 33 years, damn, I'm grateful I survived. All these niggas popping now is young. Everybody say the music that they make is dumb. I remember I was 18. Money, pussy parties, I was on the same thing.
Okay. I like what he's doing there though. What he's doing essentially is he's making sure that the people that he's talking to, these young dudes, know that he identifies with them.
He was on the same shit.
I get it. I get where you're coming from, youngin.
Yep.
I understand it, right? Which, when you're talking to someone younger, it's important for them to connect with you, to relate to you in some way, right?
So you have the relatability.
So that when you do start to get that messaging in there, they don't look at you as just some disconnected old dude that doesn't know what the fuck is going on, right? You gotta relate to him, kind of like what we try to do here.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep.
All right, get back to it.
Niggas acting woke, but they broke. I respect the struggle, but you all frontin' these days. I ain't barely old enough to drive to tell them what they should do. Who the fuck am I?
These kids are making millions of dollars talking dumb shit. That's what J. Cole's saying. So you talking that woke shit ain't gonna get people paid.
Exactly.
Is what he's saying.
Yep, absolutely.
So it's easy for you to say, right? So that was hard and it's real.
I'm fucking with your funky little rap name. I hear the music and I know that raps change. A bunch of folks will say that that's a bad thing, cause everything's commercial when it's pop now. Trap drums is the shit that's hot now.
I think it's important, and this is what we're learning as a channel, is to try to understand where these kids are coming from.
Correct, yeah.
Try to understand, man, because when you start saying, oh, that shit is whack, you know how we give it up.
Yeah.
That shit is trash. All you're doing is creating division.
Yes, absolutely. That's why y'all ain't on this.
Yeah,
you don't know nothing about
y'all too young. Y'all dumbass niggas with the color hair. The only thing it's doing is making the young people resent the old people more, right?
Right.
You know what I mean? So that's why we've eased up. I don't know if y'all noticed, we've eased up on some of the harshness of our reviews, or we've just chosen not to review certain artists, right?
And you're right, man. And I think, to your point, that division pushes them further away from the essence of hip hop.
Right.
You follow me?
Yep. Because because out of spite.
Right.
Out of spite, they're not going to want to invest their time into learning hip hop.
Correct.
And understanding the importance of talking about something that's substantial, right?
Yes.
So I love how he's taking the approach of, look, dude, I get it. You know what I mean? You getting all this money, talking this crazy shit is what's getting you money. I understand.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? But just keep in mind, let me just give you some jewels, right? Because I made it. Let me give you some jewels. You want to keep touring. So I just love the way he's approaching this so far.
But have you ever thought about your impact? These white kids love that you don't give a fuck, cause that's exactly what's expected when your skin black. They want to see you dab. They want to see you pop a pill. They want to see you tatted from your face to your heels.
Dude.
Talking. These white kids love that you don't give a fuck, because that's exactly what's expected when your skin black. That was hard, man. Dude. You're expected. The expectations is for you to act like a buffoon.
Yeah.
To act ignorant. Act like a clown.
Yep.
Right? They want to see you dab. They want to see you pop a pill. They want to see you tatted from your face to your heels. Yeah, they want to see the clown in the circus, right?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yep, exactly.
It's entertaining. It's entertaining. Clowns are entertaining.
You getting that paper swimming and bitches, I don't blame you. You ain't thinking about the people that's looking like me and you. True, you got better shit to do. One day them kids that's listening gon' grow up and get too old for that shit that made you blow up. And the looking like this, they don't show up, which unfortunately means the money slow up. Scrambling and hoping to.
Always talking to these boys.
He said, I know you think this type of revenue is never ending. So he starts it off by saying, you think that this money is just going to always be here.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
But I want to take a minute just to tell you that ain't true.
Yep.
One day, them kids that's listening is going to grow up too.
Yep.
And get too old for that shit that made you blow up.
Yep.
What?
That is so true, though.
Now your show's looking like because they ain't show up.
Yeah.
Because they don't show up. So that is true. You're going to look back. Didn't I say some shit like this?
Yeah, I think you did. I
said some shit like this, whether it was in the comment section or whatever. I know I said something of this effect. Like, that shit is going to be, people are going to grow up and mature. I would hope that people grow up and mature and elevate their minds, right? when they look back on this music, are they going to listen to it?
They're going to be like, nah, dude.
Right. And your fan base is not growing with you because your fan base has moved on to shit that actually matters.
Yep.
They should be concerned about.
Yep.
You can no longer get these money from these shows because your content wasn't based on anything that stands the test of time.
Correct.
It's based on buffoonery. Trendy shit.
And you're going to fall off.
So, crazy.
But you forgot you only pop cause you was riding trends. Now you old news and you going through regrets cause you never bought that house but you got a Benz and a bunch of jewels.
Preaching!
Yeah, he's getting it in, though.
And he said, now you old news and now you're going through regrets because you never bought that house but you got a Benz.
Yep.
And a bunch of jewels and a bunch of shoes, a bunch of worthless nothing. Right?
A bunch of fake friends.
Yeah.
I ain't judging you though.
But hey, do your thing. That's what he's saying. He's like, I'm hitting you with some jewels, but hey, I ain't judging you. Do what you gotta do.
Yep.
You know what I mean? But I just want to let you know I've seen this story before.
Yep.
Right? I've seen how this story ends. You know what I mean? So it's up to you. Love it.
I'm hoping for your sake that you ain't dumb as you look. But if it's really true what people saying and you call yourself playing with my name, then I really know you fuck. In 5 years, you gonna be on Love and Hip Hop.
Ether.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's the new ether right there.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
You're hot for a quick minute. It's almost like a firework, right? Who said that before? King Los?
I think so. Yeah, that's what.
Shout out to King Los. You know what I mean? They're hot. They put on this crazy display, and then they fizzle out, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
That's what these rappers are, man. And he's trying to give them jewels, like, yo, I'm just trying to help you out, man. This is how the story ends. But hey, man, do your thing, man. You just you'll end up on Love and Hip Hop, man. If you're lucky.
Yep.
If you're lucky.
Yep. That was a drop the mic moment, man. That was just drop the mic moment.
Crushed him.
Yeah, man.
With real shit. I love that he was just trying to really just coach this dude.
Yeah.
He coached him. He little broed him. Like, you know what I'm saying? I can really kill you lyrically, but let me try to teach you some shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Let me give you some jewels, man. You know what I mean? But at the same time, it's like a little snap, like a little tap.
Yeah.
Like, stop playing with me, boy. That was great.
Yeah.
That was great.
Yeah, I'm exhausted, though.
That was a lot. But you know what, dude? Let me tell you something. We don't grade albums for a reason. We don't grade albums for a reason. All I know is this. What I just heard is very difficult for me to take someone's opinion seriously who thinks that's just trash. The shit that he was talking in that, how he constructed that, I thought was just good. It was just very good, dude.
And you know what I liked about this too, man, is he didn't have a ton of collaborations and to make their album. He did a whole body of work by himself. Yeah. And you don't see that no more. Yeah. At all.
Nope.
And he did it justice. And I think that's strategic. He's like, dude, I could do a whole album just me and still murder the game.
I need to sit with this album, but I can tell you something right now. Once an Addict is special.
Yeah.
That's just special.
It is.
Friends is special. Window Pane is special. Those out with Kevin's Heart, I think, is a very good. I mean, dude, like, he's got some really special songs on here. When I mean special, I mean songs that can change lives.
Absolutely.
Songs that can change the way people think, the way people feel. You know what I mean? The way people view life. That's what a true artist is able to do. You know what I'm saying? I know. You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, he's breaking records. I read before we did this review that he broke the Spotify's record and the Apple Stream's record, and he's talking real shit when he's doing it.
It's well justified too.
Yep.
It's well justified.
And he's doing it with integrity.
Yep.
That's hard to do, to maintain your integrity, but still be able to appeal to a mass audience like that and break those types of records. Come on, man.
Well said, man.
But as far as the theme of the album, I thought he stuck to the theme.
Yep.
I thought he the entire way, man, showed you these kids are on drugs. Right? These kids are overdosing on drugs. Mm-hmm. And he's telling you that he was a kid on drugs, right? Mm-hmm. He was this kid. I can identify. I'm not just sitting here preaching and talking down and patronizing these kids.
Yep.
I was one of these kids. I'm still suffering from my own demons. You know what I'm saying? I'm still suffering like this fame demon, right? The temptation drug or demon, right? Yep. I'm trying to kill these demons inside of me, so I get it. What are the solutions, man? What are the solutions to dealing with these things that make us feel that we need to medicate? Right?
Yep.
We need to go to drugs or alcohol or
whatever addiction looks like.
Whatever that drug of choice is. You know what I'm saying? How do we face these demons of social media? The drug of social media, being addicted to your phone or addicted to, follows and likes.
Yep.
How do we solve these problems? You know what I'm saying? He doesn't have the answers. No one has all of the answers. meditating was one of the things that he mentioned that he does, but it's just something that to get a conversation going.
Yeah, man.
It gets the conversation out there and it makes you look inside yourself and say, does this apply to me?
Yep.
And what can I do to face this? And I thought he did a good job, dude.
Dude, he did a great job. He did a great job. And you know what I liked most about that? Is he did it by himself. No whole lot of collaborations. Any collaborations.
Shout out to Kill Edward, though.
Yeah.
Kill Edward.
You know, and I just think that that's something to be said for that. Because who does that now?
Yeah, man.
Who makes a whole album with no collaborations, with no features, with nobody else on the tracks? Who does that?
Dude, he's a I think that, you know, this generation, man, I hope y'all appreciate Cole. If you don't appreciate him now, you'll appreciate him later.
He's special, man.
His music will stand the test of time, man. Shout out to Cole for a great project.
Dude.
I'm gonna sit with this album. This is a raw, true, real reaction.
That was great.
No research. We didn't do what we be doing. This is a real reaction. We wanted to give this our gut feeling, man.
Yeah, man.
And what else do you want from an artist, man? Salute,
Yeah, man.
Cole.
Absolutely.
Appreciate you, brother. Shout out to everybody that requested that. Damn near half of our subscriber base. All right, so yeah, that's the end of the video, guys. If you enjoyed it, please hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. This is Las Vegas George, Ryan.
We out.